Hello, and welcome to this video on reporting for the U.S. Treasury Department's Homeowner Assistance Fund program, or the HAF program, which is part of the American Rescue Plan. My name is Chris, and I'm with the Treasury Department's Office of Recovery Programs, and in this video, we're going to go over how to complete your HAF Interim Report in the Treasury portal. But before going into today's topic, just another reminder that the Treasury Department has published the HAF Guidance, Interim Report User Guide, and other supporting documents on the Treasury's website. The address is www.treasury.gov/HAF. There you'll be able to find all of the documents associated with the program. While the accompanying video that we're going to go through today is going to be a helpful guide, we still highly encourage you to all view the resources available on the Treasury website. And with that, let's try and jump into the report. So now on the screen here, I've logged in to the Treasury reporting portal. If you're curious about instructions on how to log into the Treasury reporting portal, you can find our accompanying video on logging in either through id.me or login.gov in the video linked in the description below. But let's continue on here and try if we can fill out the HAF interim report. So after logging into this landing page, I'm going to click into compliance reports. And here I'll see a variety of different reports that I may be attached to as part of my recipient record. If you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see a section called HAF Compliance Reports. Here, I'm going to create see a button that says Create a New HAF Compliance Report. I'm going to click it, and a pop-up box will appear where I will be able to designate the type of report that I want to create. In this case, you only have a certain set of options, being the interim report and the first the award date available. You also see your HAF plan ID number. So if that's all correct, we're going to go and click Create. Once you've created an interim report, you'll land on this instructions page. Please read the instructions on this page carefully, as they are important to understand prior to completing the subsequent screens. After reading the instructions, please scroll down and click Next. Next, you will review and confirm key information on your organization. Participant information will be pre-populated from your HAF application file into the sections that you see here. Right now, we just have test information here, but the information you'll see in your record will match your recipient's information. If you have previously entered a DUNS +4 number, it will appear in this box here. Please again review and confirm your recipient profile information that is pre-populated and make sure that it matches your HAF application file. If you have any discrepancies that you would like to report between what you're expecting and what is pre-populated on the screen, please report any discrepancy in the box provided here. Once you've done that, you can scroll further down to the point of contact list section, where you can verify the names and contact information for individuals that you have designated for key reporting roles for the HAF program. Right now, since this is a test record, there are no additional points of contact added, but if you were to add them, they would appear in this list and you'd see their names, title, email, and any roles that you assigned for that contact person in the form of a table. Once you've verified that your point of contact information is correct, you can click either Save Information, or you can click Save and Next to move on to the next screen. Next, we'll go to the Program Design Element Expenditures page. Here, HAF participants are required to enter information regarding funds expended from award date through January 31st, 2022. The first 6 questions here will ask you to enter different figures used to track the progress of your program. If your jurisdiction has not been accepting HAF applications from homeowners or dispersing HAF assistance to homeowners whose HAF applications were accepted, you can use the checkboxes on the right to indicate that no data is yet available. So once you have entered a number in each of the first 6 questions here, or you have chosen to select no data yet available, you'll be able to scroll down to question 7. Here, you will need to provide the number of homeowners with HAF assistance expended by program design element during the reporting period. This is done in the form of a grid listing each of the possible 13 program design elements on the left here. You'll see this covers the length of the remainder of the page with all the program design elements. Note that you will be asked to provide the disaggregated number of homeowners who received HAF assistance by program design element in column 7B located here. Once you've entered the number of homeowners assisted for each of the program design elements, you will also need to enter in column 7C the dollar amount of HAF assistance obligated through the end of the reporting period for each of the program design elements as well. Similarly, in 7D, you will be asked to report the dollar amount of HAF assistance expended through the reporting period for each of the program design elements. Once you've entered in both the number of homeowners assisted, the obligations, and the expenditures for each program design element, you'll be able to save and click Next. Once you've done that, you'll be brought to the General Program Expenditures page. Here on this page, you'll see a series of questions similar to the first set of questions you saw on the Program Design Element Expenditures page previously. First, you're going to be asked to enter in the date that you started accepting HAF applications for assistance. And you can enter that date by clicking into the field here and selecting a date in the calendar, or by manually entering a date yourself in the form of a date field. You'll also be able to type in dates manually, which will convert over once you press enter. Similarly, you'll be able to enter numerical values in the following fields or selecting data not yet available if there is no data to report. Scrolling further down, you'll be asked to enter in for your administrative expenses, your cumulative obligations, and your cumulative expenditures. And again, the option to enter data not yet available if that applies to your jurisdiction. Lastly, here in question 12, you'll be asked to identify whether or not you expended any HAF assistance for reimbursement expenses during the reporting period. And it's a simple yes or no selection. Finally, before moving on to the certification and submission, you'll be presented with an auto-calculated total of your HAF assistance obligated as of January 31st, 2022, based on your answers on the previous page. You'll also be presented with the total of your HAF assistance expended as of the same date, also calculated from your previous answers. Please review both of these to make sure that they reflect what you accurately reported on your previous page. And the final question here is a yes or no question asking to indicate whether you have prioritized identifying if loss mitigation is available to the homeowner through their servicer in determining how to distribute HAF assistance to servicers. Again, there's a yes-no drop-down selection that you can click in to select your answer. Once you've done that, you can save, click Save and Next, and we'll go on to the certification process. All right, And finally, you're almost done with the report and you're on the certification screen. On this screen, the authorized representative for reporting from your jurisdiction will be asked to certify information pertaining to the interim report. By certifying this submission, the authorized representative is confirming that all reported information is accurate and approved for submission. Please read carefully the certification language on this screen and make sure that your authorized representative acknowledges the contents. If everything looks good and your reporting is accurate, you can go ahead and re-enter your name in the box provided here, and then simply click the Submit Form button here in blue to submit. Once you've done that, your submission will be completed, and you'll be brought back to the home page of the Treasury portal. So that's the entire process for completing the half interim report. Again, it should, hopefully this video is a helpful tool for you, but if you have any questions, I would first visit our Treasury website at www.treasury.gov/HAF to find additional resources, including the helpful Interim Report user guide that will walk you through the same process that I just described in this video. It also includes some helpful frequently asked questions and answers as well. So with that, thanks for watching this helpful video that I think will be useful for recipients out there in completing their half interim report.